Good afternoon. So the hearing went. I was not released from arrest because, of course, I'm still. They still want me to be their slave. This is, of course, even though it's like 10 months and it's completely draconian, but this is to be accepted. As I said many times, I will be released from the Nazi prison by using arms and legs by foreign powers, not by any movement of mouths and tongues. Of course, they did change something that, presumably now with the guardian permission, the guardian presence or not, I can stay outside not until 8 o'clock, like in the evening at PM, but until 12. Of course, the reason, of course, is that after like so much time, they understood that I'm not homosexual and I cannot be converted, and they want me to have sex with the horse to get the stuff for me, and to further, frame me in other crimes as following. So they told themselves, okay, now he'll have more time, he can have sex, and we'll take all the news from me. But of course, this is only the secondary reason. The main reason is that they want to ride me. Or in other ways, to be able to use the bicycle mechanism in order to get all of things for me, specifically energy, using the energy transfer mechanism, which is I spoke about in the past. And they've seen that it actually works very well, because yesterday I walked like during the night time for not a long time, but it was enough for many people to actually start this ride. And as expected, when I slept, they took a ton of energy from me, and this is known since long ago that sleep is torture for me. That's why sleep is torture for me, because sleep is always used for other people to take the energy from my body after they use the bicycle mechanism, which depletes me of energy. It doesn't kill me, and they are always they don't understand why it doesn't kill me, because from their perspective, it's the usual way for like wizards that arrive from Venus is that it kills them, or it creates, it puts them like in place, that they have no will to do anything and no autonomy, like zombies, or reset state. But it never happens. So from their perspective, it's a conundrum, but it doesn't really matter, because the implication is the same, that we need to ride him more and we need to get him energy as much as possible until something happens to him. Of course, I'm not to be given nothing in return. As usual, I can't get any of the the coffee and tea that was distributed to every piece of shit in the Israeli intelligence and all the abroad, and I received zero of it all my life, even though it's just because of me that all of it was actually created. But the Titans in Israel always gave me just zero, not 1%, 0%. And now they say, and probably they are correct, that I wouldn't even want it, even if they have it, because it's completely broken and it's not manufactured anymore in their body. Because in essence, they became like hybrids or Homo sapienses. And I will describe how it happens in the next chapter, like of the robotic saga, because this is something that's very interesting and belongs to our time. Anyway, it's true, but they can still pay me money, and they didn't even give me 1 shekel. My mother agreed to give me 1,000 shekel because I have no money even to buy food now. So they think, okay, so he received 1,000 shekel from his mother, and everything that he receives from anybody, from their perspective, it's like it's coming from the pocket of the state. So he should be grateful, for the 1,000 shekel that he received. This little child now should give us unlimited amount of energy and suffer like tremendously slow, and be incarcerated for many years, or at least months, right? So I would say yes, for 1,000 shekel what you get is 60 seconds to live, and these 60 seconds are always wasted. So now we do some little bit of bicycle terror, which means that I use the fact that they're riding me in order to cause such pain in them that they will really curse God for the fact that they were even born. The Israelis are so smart. They always have like the upper end. They always have. You hear the drills outside. Let's use drills, because drilling sound makes the robot agitated. It is known to be like that. Of course it is. You don't know that it's like that? Drilling will make him stop. Why didn't it ever work during 40 years that you try? It's an incredibly interesting question. Anyway, let's start with our favorite kind of bicycle usage, which is, as you know, microscopic review. So I prepared 2 fresh semen samples just now. They are here, so we'll watch under the microscope. And also after that, we'll we'll get a new blood sample. This time I will not use a Japanese Japanese knife, but instead a syringe, which is probably the less barbaric way to actually do it. So let's start. Oh, but I mean, I need like the other side of the camera, so we'll stop the video and start another video because I cannot, in the iPhone, I cannot like change the camera side in the middle of a record. But we will start just in 1 minute.